Hi, everybody. So what we're looking at here is a fresh project that I just created, and I have named it Learning of an Illegal Employee. And I am going to talk to one of our chat bots about a fictional situation that I'm making up on the spot. All right, this is completely fictional, but it will demonstrate how our chatbots work. So I'm going to pick Dr. Sophia Justica. And so here's an interface that is probably familiar if you've used any of the AI chatbots like OpenAI, ChatGPT-4, and similar, but slightly different, where you can chat here, type in whatever your actual question is. You can also use your voice. And so I'm going to ask it to auto submit when I've finished recording my question. And then I'm going to have Dr. Justica automatically auto transcribe to voice her answer. So now remember, this is completely fictional. So this is a demonstration of a potential law client coming to the office and having a situation possibly like this. Hello, Dr. Justica. Um, I own and operate a Remax franchise here in town. Real estate sales. Probably have about maybe 50 real estate agents. And I just learned informally that four of our agents, one of them specifically, four of them are illegal aliens, and one of them is actually our top salesperson who has been top for like 4 years running. Uh, she's phenomenal. All of them are. They all are some of our top people. But I just learned that none of them are citizens, and they've been working for me, some of them 10 years. So I don't want to lose any of them. Uh, how do I fix this? Okay, so I just clicked the finish recording and auto transcribe, and here we are. Here is my question, and it's being submitted to the AI, and here's our answer coming back. I would expect, here it comes. And now here's the voice transcription. And you can just play it.
Hello, it's a pleasure to meet you. I can certainly understand your concern, especially given the value these individuals bring to your business. Let's discuss the options available to address this situation.
Okay, now I could continue to play this, and you can see how it actually is giving a somewhat reasoned answer that is worthwhile. Now, at this point here, this conversation is inside the AI's memory, the short-term context of Dr. Sophia Justica. Now, I can ask a follow-up question. And when I ask a follow-up question, it's actually going to respond from a deeper perspective of knowledge because this initial question generates a deeper expert in this specific subject matter. And so when you ask follow-up questions, those follow-up questions continue to come from deeper resources of knowledge as long as the way that you ask your question is coming from that same level of expertise. That's the key to getting these AIs to really respond, is you use the language of the expert that you want to respond to your question. Now, I can continue to play this and we could listen to the whole thing, but let's just assume that what this answer was is something that you want to keep. So at this point, you could select the area you want to keep, and then you'll see it turns into a memo. And so now we can just name this. Let's call this illegal staff. Illegal staff discovery. Okay, so now we click this, and now we have created a memo. And you can see on the left sidebar, we have this as a memo. Now here I am inside the memo itself, and I can go in and edit that memo. And as you can see, this is just the same piece of chat text that we had before, but we also have this other AI interface. So I can direct my voice to go up to the memo, or I can direct my voice to go into this chat window. So I'm going to go into the chat window and I'm going to ask, well, listen, hey MemoBot, can you rewrite this memo into a summary uh, suitable to be printed out and handed to the client uh, as encouragement for him to hire us? Thanks. That'd be really helpful. Okay, so now we're transcribing this. As we can see, hey MemoBot, can you rewrite this memo into a summary? Just what I said. Now I click this button to submit to MemoBot, and now as you can see the difference between a chatbot and MemoBot, a chatbot responds conversationally, and MemoBot actually rewrites the memo itself. So, oh, and there we go. And it really shortened it a lot, but chances are it should have contained all of the same information as what was there previously. And if you don't like what the change was, you can always just hit the undo and go back to it. But, I think we'll just keep this as a demonstration for the moment and, demonstrate that this is how you'd go from a chat conversation to a memo. And so now back here at the project level, I've got the conversation up here, or down here, the lower part of the screen, and then up above is the memo that was created. And then, if there's any follow-ups, I've got another AI that will go through conversations looking for points of future action, things that you may want to do, or, things that are relevant in the future. And this should tell us if they're yes right here. Here we have two reminders. We want to schedule individual consultations with the 4 real estate agents. That's probably a pretty good idea. And then here, gather more information about the agent's employment history. And then contact the Remax franchise owner to arrange these consultations. Okay, so each one of these reminders can be promoted to an alert, or it can be dismissed. If I promote it to an alert, now that was promoted to an alert, which if I now reload, here we have an alert that says who, what, when, where, and why. And if I edit that alert, I can set the date and time that I want it to be. I want to look this up tomorrow by 3 p.m. And so now I'm going to have a little alert in my system that says I want to do this by this time, and it will remind me. So I come back here, my project alert has that. And if I go to the profile of my account, when I first log in, we've got contact Remax franchise owner right there as the next due alert. So that's just, a simple little demonstration of what you can do with this system.